can do the fight, soldier.
All right, today, here we are spectating some trios. Trios is a mode that I normally don't post just because I feel like the tips and tricks are exactly similar to quads. Trios is a little bit easier to manage overall because a lot of tournaments are 2v2s where they're running in quads, and then of course you have to go against 8 enemies if you get third party as opposed to 6. So quads is a little bit harder and sweatier, but the tips still remain the same. Here we are spectating Overwatch, just sitting in a corner. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know this was a spot on the map. I swear to God, I've never actually been here before. No cap, I've never been here before. I thought this was a fake spot. We hear footsteps above us, which is why he's playing so passive. There he is. Here's the enemy. He sees the enemy. Instead of shooting the enemy, he gets shot, runs away, doesn't even try to fire back until he's in a safe little corner hiding like a little baby back bitch. His mom can pat him on the butt, and he still gets outshot, dude. Look, he saw the guy. He should snapped on him. You have to try to fight the enemy. A lot of players are so scared to fight, dude. It's insane. Now our teammates are forced to buy him back, but I don't think they want to. Oh, never mind. They don't. Oh.
Let's keep it that way.
He's thinking about it. He's like, I don't blame you. Usually I'd yell if you're this long on the buy station. No, he's actually waiting for it. He's waiting for him to stop spectating so he can buy him back. But man, that's unfortunate, dude. When you as a player, if you're playing duos, trios, or quads, if you as a player are too afraid to fight and end up dying over and over and over again, you're really costing your team a lot of money. If you're gonna be by yourself, if you're gonna be solo, there's got to our right hand side. You've got to fight the enemy. Let me ask you, going back to Overwatch 6. I'm sorry, just Overwatch. Going back to Overwatch when he was camped up. This guy here. What was the worst case scenario if he would have pushed up and shot the enemy? What's the worst case scenario? He dies, right? What's the best case scenario? He wins the gunfight. Now he has a kill. His teammate has money. And they're playing together, you know? Now, let's think about it this way. What he did, what's the worst case scenario of him riding or running to the corner and hiding? Worst case scenario is he dies. What's the best case scenario? That's it. He dies. That's the only scenario. So don't force yourself in a box, boys. Try your best to put yourself in uncomfortable positions. The reason why on stream I'm always pushing fights I shouldn't, and I'm consistently saying don't do this, chat, as I push into 1v4, is because I love to put myself in situations so I can learn from the mistakes I make, or so I can curse people out for holding hands, whichever comes first. But you definitely want to put yourself in uncomfortable positions like fighting 1v1s. There's no reason why you should ever run from 1v1, especially when you see the enemy first and you have to drop on him. Also, buy station under us. We do have enough money for the buy. I'd sneak that bitch. I don't know what he's doing. Now look, your teammate's going to want to fly on his loadout. We need to start making our way over there. We need to finish this team off and go protect our teammate while he loots. We know there's other enemies here. If he gets clapped at the loadout, it's kind of his fault, but also his teammates. Oh, fucking weird. No one was there to help him. No one was there to save him. Why? Because they're still camping the buy station. Granted, your boy didn't really scan around as he was dive bombing to the loadout, but the guy killed him from the tower over in docks. He probably wouldn't have seen him anyway. And here we are again in the same position, wasting more money, buying our teammate back once again, and now the loadout's gone. He's got to go find his fucking loot, which of course is chalked. Round 2 of the same strat, we should go help our teammate grab his shit, but instead here we are looting just in case our teammate dies so we can buy him back again. Here goes orange for the second time. Let's see what happens. All right, they were not looking. I thought for sure he's gonna fucking die. I thought for sure he'd die again. I was convinced. Oh fuck! If they would have been paying attention a little bit sooner, he would have been a little bit dead. All right, green goes down. Not sure from where. No pings being given. I really hope they have vocal comms going on. Just kidding. All right, sick. Good job on our teammate. He heard the enemy's footsteps when I did and broke away from that fucking res. We've now bought our teammates back, what, 4 or 5 times now? Not the same guy, just in general. That's a lot of money wasted right now that we could have with UAVs. Not to mention, speaking of UAVs, look, if our teammate loses the ghoulie, it is what it is. I'd want a UAV up right now to find out where this dude's at.
Shotgun rounds marked. Small caliber rounds
Hear gunshots to the southeast. We could go third party that. I'm gonna have to start using the bar again, bro. Yo, 504, gang, gang, gang. Let's go, baby. Tracers come from the left. We're looking to the right. They just came from the left. Pay attention to tracers and follow them, bitches. It'll help you find the enemies. We're being sniped at too. We need to relocate and move out of here. Fuck it. Still being sniped at. We're just gonna take one to the forehead. Hell yeah. Granted, he wasn't just standing still. The dude had a nice little lead on him with that 3 line. So good shot. Good shot.
I'm taking shots.
I'm surprised the dude's sniping at us and our teammate literally runs to the tower. We're not going to be able to stay up here. We got to leave eventually. We're the only ones with money and we got to buy our teammate back. So what are we doing? He's trying to follow it back. He didn't see the glint. Now we're getting sniped from behind through the window. You're almost about to peek it. Oh, yep. Nope. Yeah. Oh. But we have another guy at factory shooting us too. But look at that. We came up here. We wasted plates to come up. We wasted plates while we're in the tower. Lost a total of 4 plates. Just to be pushed, never buy our teammates back. I love it. I love it. Now, let me ask you, while we were up top and Overwatch was down bottom, why the fuck did Overwatch allow Bojangles to come in and shit on us? Bojangles was just sitting in there the whole time, wasn't he? Decision making 2 out of 10. That was atrocious. Again, going back to following the tracers and looking at the wrong side of the fence. He wasn't paying attention there. We got shot from not only factory but from the balloon as well, and decided to swap money in the middle of the open. Wasn't really a good decision there. Now let's fast forward to our teammate TTV dying and your dude D2 Cold literally going up top wasting all the plates to do nothing. He should have bought him back minutes prior and he didn't. And unfortunately, because he didn't buy him back, they were fucking forced to be wiped. Moving on to the next trio squad. This is a real rough position. If you guys are having a spot like this, we're getting shot from multiple angles. You've got a team here again. We had a team here earlier, and we definitely have a team at factory. Could be the same guys that ballooned over. We don't know, but if you're getting shot from multiple enemies, get the fuck out of Dodge, dude.
Destination marked.
I'm moving.
I have no idea what Blue's doing. We're gonna push it to help our teammate once our teammate dies. Move on a Jester who solo duoed. Hell yeah. Nope, never mind. Shit. I mean, to be honest, in all actuality, that was just a hectic place to fight in the first place. There were a lot of teams looking at that area. There were a lot of teams in that area. The team we spectated before that squad, and then, of course, the squad that wiped them. So there's 3 teams literally on top of each other with other teams on the outside suppressing them. It's just a bad spot. I always want to force you, push you guys to win fights and stuff. But if you're you're being third party, fourth party, fifth party, sometimes the best thing to do is just relocate and play your life. It's very rare I run from fights, but in that right there, if for whatever reason I couldn't challenge because I was getting shot from other angles, I'd fucking try my best to dip out of there. Especially having the fast travel system right below us. All right, Bojangle survives, Shirty survives, so let's see what they end up doing. All right. Yeah, to be honest, our area is chalk. Gas is coming in. Those guys are... There's nothing you can do. You just got to regain. Regain situations are relatively easy. Depending. We got a lot of balloons around us. My goal would try to be to get my 3rd player up. So I'd land on the supply run and hopefully take one of these balloons and go to whichever one of these buys it tells me to go to. Probably one of these or this one, just so far away. That'd be my first option to regain. Then once we get everybody up, then you can go for a big game bounty and hopefully push. Got a lot of supply runs here too. Jesus. That might have been a safer spot than mines. Mines is a clusterfuck. Mines is hectic. Mines is one of the most hated spots by me. I fucking despise fighting mines. Too many buildings, too many windows, too many hills, too many places for people to camp. And it's already hard enough to contest one camper or a squad of campers, much less multiple teams of campers, which is why I try to avoid mines at all fucking costs. Storage Town's bad, but it's nothing compared to mines. UAV up. We got a big game over here. That's a recon. It's going to be risky going for the big game in mines. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up getting clapped. Because they don't have their loadies, I wouldn't recommend going there. We do have guys sitting on top of fast travel. They could be below, but because he's so far over here, I doubt it. Good job finding that UE too. That's clutch, actually. Remember, there were 2 of them, so we're pushing this guy like he's by himself, but he's gonna have a teammate close. I like the push. Just be aware, you're gonna get shot from another angle, and there it is. Good job on the enemy hitting the drop shot right there with a little misdirection. We looked up, he was laying down, and I think we're about to move on to spectate TV Silent. I don't know if they got the 3rd guy. Nope, he's down in the bunker looting. Great teamwork right there. That's a beautiful beautiful display game play right there. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, my dude. Wow. Fucking wow. And he's gonna leave. He said, fuck this. I don't like it down here. Where am I going? So we've now regained and failed to regain. Why? Because Bojangle said, I'm doing what I want to do. You guys can suck it. Which is weird, dude. Maybe it's because they don't have matching clan tags and he's not happy with that. Again, I'm not mad at him coming down here and looting, but be on the same page as your squad, dude. You've got to play with them. There's a 2v2 up there. Who knows? Maybe if it would have been 3v2, we could have got the first kill wiped and be moving on to the second. Probably not, but maybe. Incredible. All right, so we are Arsenal. There's gonna be a lot of people here. I would imagine there's still 12 teams up. I wouldn't be surprised. And I'm not. I'm not surprised in the slightest. Oh my God, we're spectating Savage. Hold the fuck up. I've heard of Savage before. This is why people are always like, Savage, were you in my lobby? You just killed me, bro. Most times, yes. Sometimes, no. Definitely not me. Definitely not me. He's just smoking his teammate out. Oh, got up top. Got up top. Oh my. Woo!
Hold still.
Oh, that's Overwatch again. All right, beam him. Beam him. You guys ever spectating a guy named Savage? Don't judge, because sometimes it won't be me. There are many of us, but there's only one true Savage. Just remember that. But we got to plate up, my guy. There you go. There you go. I'm not mad at it for that. I'm not. Your teammates jumped, so they didn't get shot at. It happens to me all the time. Maybe it's a Savage thing. Dude, all my teammates will jump and parachute, so I'll be like, oh, they're safe. So I'll do the same thing, and I'll get fucking beamed. But they're just waiting for me.
Going this way.
Honestly, not a bad idea grabbing the car to get to our spot. Oh, he's not going to take balloon. He's going to drive to his teammates. Okay, not a bad idea. The possibility of an enemy catching us in the open right here, not too high. But he definitely should have ballooned. Now look, we're fighting out in the open. This is like the video was saying that we just watched. You don't want to overchow when you don't have to. And that's exactly what they were doing. They saw the enemies and they decided just to stand there in the middle of the road. Thankfully, they didn't die, but those enemies would have been decent players. We would have got beamed. Play the ridge. They ended up moving to the ridge. Green did at least. Good job. And here's Cinnamon kind of doing the same shit. If you're ever in the open firing your gun, sometimes you're forced to, but if you have the option, meaning you're not getting beamed in the face, try to work your way to better angle. Still a fight going on. Your boy's looting for no reason. Ooh, did he Savage just got a thermite kill? Where are you, brother? Savage turning up. Oh, whoa. He's not turning up. Whoa. Smoker cell. Smoker. Oh, shit. The panic is real. I want him to win, bro. Do me proud. Do me proud, young one. Oh, you're gonna get beamed out of there. You're gonna get fucking beamed. All right, moving on to Milky and Jester. These were the guys that wiped our team earlier. Thankfully, we get the spectate from them, although this build is questionable. Granted, maybe there's a new build out there. I don't keep up with the new metas because I use a couple guns that I enjoy. Getting shot from behind, hit indicators. There we go. There he is. And all right. Moving back on to Milky. Stemming himself to victory. This should be an easy kill. This guy seemed pretty clueless. There he is. And down he goes. Oh, accidentally stopped your weapon. Rest in peace. I really wanted Savage to win. I had high hopes for him. I really did. I was wondering why they weren't beaming him out the car. He was prepping the nade. Makes sense. Now, there's no buy stations left that are safe for us. One on the edge, but with 5 teams left in this circle, you ain't making it to that buy station. So you're now forced to solo. Unless you can find a portable buy. Doesn't like you're going to. Does not look like you're going to. Great escape, though. Good reaction time to spotting the enemy and breaking away without even taking damage. Now, situations like this are crucial. You got to wait for picks. You don't want to dive into 1v3 because you're probably going to lose it. So you've got to wait for enemies to separate themselves, even if it's a little bit. If they're all playing a ridge or something and one guy flanks down, knock that motherfucker out. I'm not against him going passive right now. Again, you're looking for an opportunity to take advantage of a full squad. It is trios. You're in a rough position no matter how good you are. But I will say the passiveness is a little too much. I at least be peeking around the rocks just a little bit. Because you're not going to be able to see if you can take a pick off a team or not if you're not looking like this. You want to at least look around. This is crouch walk in the open is a little questionable. Milky bro. He said, "Yeah, this is weird. I'm gonna start moving." Guys shooting above us. This is a good opportunity to hopefully get a third party and maybe a pick if we can get these fucking rocks. Stupid ass game. I'm mad for you, Milky. Oh shit.
I'm under fire.
That's unfortunate. Got to plate up. You got to push the next set of rocks. You're gonna. Oh my god, dude. Oh no. A little hesitation might cost him his life. Again, plate up while you move, daddy. Not through gas, but we'll talk about it after this. Talk about it right now. When I told him to push up to the rocks, he should have instantly pushed while he was plating, but he decided to pop his plates first and then push. He still might have got beamed, but it didn't look like, it looked like for that little bit of time he could have been safe to push up if we actually peaked the ridge. But shoulda, woulda, coulda. Who knows? Who knows? All right, 4 teams left. Now moving on to 504. Let's go, gang, gang, gang. Now look, we're low on plates. We have 1 extra plate left. He's gonna have 1 as well. So you don't want to take 2 unnecessary fights. Wait for the circle to work in your favor. Wait for the circle to work in your favor. These guys that are beaming us have to come to the circle. They have to move before we do. So we have a little longer to play this ridge. Why is that? Because we're on the smaller side of the zone. They're on the bigger side. So they should be forced out first. Not to mention we have boxes and we have this tower there's a team in. We are full sending this shit. You gonna go or no? I mean, no matter what, you're probably... Oh, no. With a name like The Ripper, my dude, you need to be doing better than this. Don't forget the team on the left-hand side, too. We were pissing off earlier with the portable buy. This is a fucking horrible spot to be in, by the way. Do not ever do this. Jump down to the right-hand side, and we are dead. Moving on to TTV. I bet he's on a banger of a game. Say 15, 16 kills? No, 3. Okay. Good snap. Good reaction as well. Trying to vault to the top. He's in a 1v2. Very manageable situation. The tracking was off completely. The enemy had a nice little movement speed in there, and that was it. GG. Saw a massive collapse in teamwork from every squad we witnessed, from the first ones that kept buying each other back until they just decided they didn't want to do it anymore, to the second one who did the same thing. All these teams overcommitting, all these teams overstaying their welcome. Milky honestly was in a bad spot no matter what, so I'm not mad at the way he played. I do think he definitely should, when he came out the gas, should have pushed that big rock cluster to his front while plating up. He seemed safe for a few seconds while he's plating, and then even for a few seconds when he started crossing. He would have combined those 2 actions together. We probably could have made it, but again, 1v3 is very difficult for anybody.